Yo, what's up, peeps? This is your boy Andre, Real Draymond Spivey, host of, you know where we at. You know what this is. It's Beard and Sports. Hashtag that Beard and Sports. You know what we do. I already been drinking some Hennessy and drinking a motherfucking beer. Glasses on. You don't need to see how my eyes look right now. But you do need to hear what I'm saying because I'm about to talk that real shit. On a side note, let me note this, man. If y'all want to hear me in a little less raw format, less raw, less grimy, and y'all just want to hear something about some of the local sports topics, things of that nature, check out our local radio station that plays throughout the Tampa and Sarasota area. That's WSRQ Radio. Go to WSRQradio.com. I have a show on there called The Extra Point show where we cover all kind of local sports, international sports. It goes on 98.3. 106.9 and a couple other stations. To find out, just go to at Real Dre Mode on Instagram, Facebook, and all spaces, or go to WSRQradio.com and you'll see what we do. But now let's get into this because that's the clean stuff. I love that. I respect all of that. But I'm talking to y'all right now. We on the internet. We doing our thing, man. We doing our podcast. We doing the thing. So we got to talk some of that real stuff with the Hennessy and beer glasses on right now. The topics. The topics that people sent when everybody was emailing me, everybody wanted to talk about the Super Bowl, but nobody liked my opinion and what I had to say about the Super Bowl. But I'm still going to tell you how the fuck I feel about it because I'm going to keep it a buck. All right, we got what I consider to be an alt-right Super Bowl. Shout out to the... Here's why I say this. They did their thing, right? Alt-right moved they shit over the past year. You can't front. Before it gets awkward, hold on. It's about to get awkward. Let's keep it a buck. You have Robert Kraft. You have Bill Belichick. You have the commissioner, Roger Goodell of the NFL. You have Donald Trump. You have Tom Brady. Tom Brady, who refused to go visit President Obama while he was in office. He didn't want to go visit him that one time for whatever reason. I think he said personal reasons or some weirdo shit. But he's gonna be happy to holler at Trump, and him and Trump have been cozy for some time now. Like they've been friends. He has a lot of respect for Donald Trump. You have Brett Breitbart, how you say that weirdo name, and a bunch of other conservative outlets have long considered Tom Brady a representation of the alt-right, of what they envision as a true American, because he looks like your all-American quarterback. And he has kind of an all-American story. The only difference is, truth be told, the super talent isn't there. He's not super talented, right? This is a guy who was drafted 199th for a reason, because he wasn't more talented than 198 other guys. But he looks how they want you to look in America. I mean, you can't get more clean cut. Hey, here's an American like Tom Brady. He looks like fucking Top Gun. He don't play like Top Gun. But you can play like Top Gun if you get a little bit of help. And that's what I'm getting to. So outside of the alt-right Super Bowl that's coming up, let's get into some real shit and talk about the actual statistics of the football of it. When we look at that last game, the Jags whooped their ass. The Jags putting hands on that man. The Jags put hands on the receivers. The Jags was handling them. It was 20-10. It seems like every time Tom Brady gets into a pinch, the referees save his life. That's what it seems like to me. When I look at a game and I see that the other team is called for penalty after penalty after penalty, they were saving his life with flags. And then I look and see the Patriots had, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, only one penalty the entire game was called on the Patriots. Ain't nobody that damn good in no football game. All of us know that some of them dudes face masks. Some of them would have got called for holding. Some of them would have got called for personal foul, interference, all of that shit. So ain't no way that only one flag should have been thrown. Let's keep it real. Truth is, the Jags should have beat him. If we look at last year, it's hard to say. The reason why is because we don't respect Atlanta like we respect the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a Florida-Georgia thing, to be honest. But the truth is, Atlanta was outplaying them. And then the refs always seem to find a way to help Tom Brady stay in the game. And Tom Brady being decent as a quarterback, shit. And Belichick being a great coach. We can't deny that. As long as you keep him in the game and you give him, help, they'll figure it out because the refs keep helping them. The NFL keeps helping them. You know how we know this? whenever they run into the other All-American story guys, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, or Eli mainly, the outcome is different. Because it kind of confuses the NFL. They're like, oh shit, these guys are both exactly what we want quarterbacks and teams to look like. Male and white. I'm sorry, I said it. My cry 2 tears in a bucket. Shit, you be IAB. Honesty is honesty. The difference is Eli Manning is actually a good quarterback. Eli Manning doesn't have to deflate balls to throw the ball. He doesn't have to alter the equipment. And by the way, in any other sport, if you alter the equipment, you're out of there. You lose Olympic medals if you alter yourself or the equipment. Am I wrong? Go look that shit up. But Tom Brady gets to get away with it. In any other sport, if you are standing in somebody's huddle doing Spygate, come on. That shit is not cool. And if you were any other team, it wouldn't be cool. But if you're Tom Brady, somehow the shit slides. And we're supposed to believe that he's just... Well, this debate whether he's the GOAT or Michael Jordan the GOAT, you can cut that shit out. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Bill Russell's the GOAT. LeBron James is GOAT. Look, Serena Williams is GOAT. Venus Williams is GOAT. Sloane Stephens is about to be GOAT. I can name you a quadrillion other people who did what they had to do without extra help and bullshit cheating. Floyd Mayweather is the GOAT. 50-0. And the refs ain't have to help. He just won the fights, one-on-one. You couldn't blame it on teammates because it's one-on-one. So let's just keep it real. I'm not interested in this Super Bowl. I'm sure that there'll be a lot of Tiki Torch fans out there getting it popping like, yeah, sounds great, symbolism. Eagles versus the Patriots. But I'm not very interested. I know y'all gonna be mad as fuck that I'm saying this, but you know, it is what it is. You be IB. Your feelings will be hurt, but it's the truth. Statistically, this guy's not, you'll never be able to pretend like he's Jordan or any of those guys because he has an asterisk by his name. If there's an asterisk by Mark McGuire's name, there's an asterisk by cheating Tom Brady's name. Point blank, period. And I know that they are winners up there in that area, that Boston area. They're winners. But we can't compare the Boston Brewers or the Boston Red Sox or the Boston Celtics to this guy. Those guys earn their shit. This guy's, the NFL wants it to look a certain way, so they keep creating the story for Brady, and they make sure the story sells, and it works. It works every time because there are other guys in America, a certain segment, that needs to see that. They need to feel that way. It makes them feel secure in an America that's increasingly changing. I tell you, politics, symbolism, and sports all combined, even though y'all don't want to believe that shit, but it is. Point blank, period. It just is, and ain't never gonna be no other way. So on to another topic, because we're going to get off of that, because I ain't really interested in that. They got the alt-right Super Bowl popping off. Call it the alt-right bowl. It'll be boring. What I really enjoy that's coming, that people seem to be debating, is the NBA All-Star Game. I love the changes. I'm shocked that people hate the changes. I think the changes are dope. I think you force teams to compete. I think it's old school. It's like a lot of talented players, but you're doing it old school, like playground style. You forcing the two best. Okay, Steph Curry, you the best. LeBron the best on that side. Both of y'all captains because y'all the best. Now pick players. And LeBron picking Kevin Durant, number one, was slick because it looked like it jacked Steph Curry's mental up. He didn't know who to pick after that. The only thing I'm concerned about is like, let's see, let me think. Boogie being out, you know what I'm saying? Boogie being out, and shout out to Boogie, man. Shout out to Boogie. I hope he get better. I hope the Achilles ain't as bad as they say it is. You know what I mean? That guy's a true baller. I've been hearing about him since forever. You know what I'm saying? He's a young kid out of Alabama. I heard about him like probably long before a lot of people had. I was hearing about him before he even got close to high school when he was young. I was hearing about him when I went to college in Mobile, which is where I met my wife. And he was playing for an AAU team, but he was from Mobile. And then later on, he was playing for LaFleur. My cousin went to LaFleur too. So the boy balls, unfortunately. I mean, he balls. He's amazing, man. He's one of the best centers. Probably, I believe, if he comes back, I believe he's one of the best centers ever. And when he comes back, he's going to show y'all even more of that. But the Achilles tendon injury is a serious injury. I think he should sit out this season like they say he is and let it heal up because he's young. He can come back. It'll be straight. And from what I understand, something's happening that I still think is weird, right? So dig this with the All-Star game. Somehow Draymond Green made the All-Star game, even though Lonzo Ball's numbers are better. Really? Okay. And instead of replacing Draymond, who should not be on the All-Star team, with Paul George, they just let it ride out. But a lot of that is the fans' votes anyway. But nonetheless, Paul George is going to be in the All-Star game. He's replacing Boogie, which I love that because some of them, I'm saying, I'm born in Indiana. I'm an Indiana boy. So seeing PG, although I wish he was still back in Indiana, seeing PG come through, that's going to be dope for the All-Star game. I think the All-Star weekend is going to be fire. The All-Star weekend is going to be fire, man. That's February 18th, and they doing it in Cali, man. They doing it in Cali. I love Cali. I spent half my life in California. I left Indianapolis when I was about 10 years old, and the rest of the time I was in California through middle school, high school, all that. So, you know what I mean? I'm born in Indiana, but I'm a Cali boy. I got the Cali flavor. I love Staples Center, love LA, Anaheim, Knott's Berry Farm, Disney World, Southeast Dago, all of that. I love that. That's some spots. So I think it's gonna be fire, man. And think about what PG gonna do, cause PG, y'all know where PG from. PG from there. PG ball there. So y'all know he gonna fire off. He's a Cali dude, man. He went to Fresno State. He's from LA. So PG gonna go off in the Staples Center. He better go off in the Staples Center. That's my opinion. Something interesting to me right now. I don't want to carry this show too long because we got some subject. I've seen some interesting stuff right here in Tampa, where I'm located at. Because the NHL All-Star Game, the National Hockey League All-Star Game is here this weekend, along with Gasparilla. If you don't know what Gasparilla is, that shit is pretty much Mardi Gras for Tampa, which is like, it's like a whole pirate ordeal. It's like all this. Basically Mardi Gras for Tampa, except it involves pirates because it's Florida. So it's going to involve pirates. We've got a lot of ocean. But I was looking at a lot of the different things that the NHL does as far as the skills competition. A lot of that determines whether you get into the All-Star game. That's impressive to me. That's interesting. That's something that I think the NBA could do. I was talking to my brother, who's a statistical analyst as far as basketball earlier, and we were both saying that if the NBA could implement a skills competition and add slots to the All-Star game, that would be interesting. Meaning right now they're stuck at like 12 players on one team, 12 players on the next team. What if they said, why not say 15 players on this team, 15 on the other team too? 15 East, 15 West, 15 this conference, and 15 that conference. And the last 6 slots would be earned through the skills competition. That's something that my brother was pitching that I think is actually dope. That would be fly. It's kind of similar to some of the stuff the NHL does. But I don't know, y'all might not like it or whatever. That's just my thoughts. If y'all got another idea, holler at me, man. You can email me and get pissed off at realdraymond@gmail.com. You can comment under and say, fuck you, I love Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a god. All that bullshit y'all gonna say. You can say, I don't like the new NBA format, blah, blah, blah. All that bullshit. I'm sure you're gonna say a lot of that, man. I listen to everybody's opinion. I respect it. We all talking that shit over some beer with beards. And we talk sports, man. So, if you want to be on the show, you want me to interview you, you need to hit me up at realdraymond@gmail.com or at Real Draymond on Instagram. Same thing on Twitter. Same thing on Facebook. Y'all know what to do. Y'all motherfuckers know what to do. Peace out, man. I appreciate y'all listening. Y'all owe me nothing. Thank you.